Can't even curl 10 pounds. And what you want to do is actually sort of... You guys friends or what? This poor freaking mouse. Oh, Rocco, leave him alone. Let him go. Rocco, let him go. I feel bad, man. I know I can't even stop it though. I'm gonna leave and he's gonna just continue doing it. That's their job. All right, we are on our way to my first physiotherapy session. I will let you know how it goes. Yeah, my arm is not able to go straight still. I do have quite a bit of movement. I can do quite a bit, except I can't really lift anything over 10 pounds. And basically the surgeon told me that, but on top of that, I've also kind of tried to lift like 10 pounds, like a 10-pound weight just to curl it, and doing like one curl. Doing one curl really hurt. And I was like, yeah, don't do that again. I feel like this is a stage where it's like you feel like you're actually better than you really are, because it's like, oh, I can drive a car, and oh, I can go for a run, and oh, I could skateboard sort of. It starts to get sore from bouncing around, but it's not a big deal. And oh, I can do things, right? I can clean my house. But the moment I try to lift something with it, like of decent weight, it's like, yeah, no, you can't. Like a milk jug, for example, one of those like 4-liter milk jug, you know, like a big milk jug. My arm tells me like, that's your limit right there. But you know how physio goes, and maybe I'll show some routine of what they're gonna do for me, and we go from there. Welcome back to the show, ladies and gentlemen. A quick elbow update for you. See that scar, how's it looking? Pretty decent, eh? I have no feeling on the outside. I do have feeling on the inside. See how straight we can get her. Not bad, not bad. I have officially started my physiotherapy with a physiotherapist. I go to Myo Detox over in downtown East Side in Chinatown. Pretty decent spot, kind of expensive. Fortunately, I've got benefits which still don't cover that much, but it's better than nothing. I've got some workout routines that I figured I'd share after my however many weeks it's been. I don't even know how long it's been, but since the break, March 17th, weeks later, I had the surgery. About 2 weeks later, I was put into a brace. So there's a month. 6 weeks later, I was officially out of the brace. And about 2 weeks later, that's when I went to a physiotherapist. I was just doing the basic physio that they originally taught me. The keep your arm at a 90 and do this. You know, that one. And the other one, what was the other one? Just trying to straighten my arm as much as possible. Basically, you can see I can touch my shoulder again. In fact, I can do quite a bit with my arm. But with that said, when I say I can do quite a bit with my arm, I can't even curl 10 pounds. Not because, well, actually it hurts. I can't even curl 10 pounds. If I curl 10 pounds, my arm's pooched for the day. I can move it around. I've been skateboarding very lightly. I haven't been doing anything stupid. I know how to bail. So I know how to bail properly on these certain tricks. Other tricks I'm still afraid to try, like backside crook I cannot try right now at all. There's a few tricks that you know you're going to break your fall with this arm if you end up falling forward. So I don't do them. It's been about 3 months. March, April, May. We're in 3.5 months now. It's been 3.5 months since the break. And like I said, movement, mobility, not too bad. So I'm just going to break down the physio routine for you right now. I've been given weights. I am starting my strength training. 5-pounder right here. I've got a 5-pounder. Just little things I have to do. So the first one I guess we'll go over today is the one where I put my forearm flat on the table, elbow all the way to wrist. And what I have to do with the 5-pound weight, curl it up. 15 reps with 2 sets a day. I do this. You can really feel the pull. When I'm getting weak, I assist with my right hand, which I'm getting stronger with this daily. Already feeling a difference. There we go. All right, so the next one we're gonna go over. This one's the same thing, but instead, lie your arm flat, and we're gonna go this way, right? I like to hold my arm down because your arm will want to move. And 15 of these, 2 sets a day. So next one, you could even use a hammer for this if you'd like, because a hammer is basically, you want to grab basically your weight or use a hammer or something with the weight on the end. Keep your forearm flat on the table, elbow to wrist. Keep your wrist hanging off the table. And if there's any physio people watching this and I'm doing it wrong, leave a comment. I'm not going to take offense. I'll actually probably take your advice, but I'm just doing what I got taught. And basically, you want to twist your arm side to side, right? When I go this way, I really feel the pull. So this one's another one where it's 15 reps. And it's 2 sets of these a day. Now the next ones are going to be on the floor. Oof. Just doing that with a 5-pound weight, man, it feels like nothing in the process of it. You feel a little bit of pain, a little bit of tension. But I always wondered why they had 5-pounders. I'm like, who's lifting 2 pounds? It's like, well, why don't you have elbow surgery? See if you can lift that 2 pounds still, right? So I'm sure there's other uses for it as well. Anyways, I'll show you the floor ones now. You're gonna get yourself a mat. You're gonna get on all fours, and we're gonna go pretty even, kind of squared off. Have your heels pointed up. What you're gonna do, lean forward to put the weight onto your wrist. To make sure you spread that weight throughout your entire hand kind of feeling. Don't just put it on one spot. You really want to make sure, and like I can feel this, and it's hard to hold myself up, and I'm finding I'm leaning more on my right, but you don't want to hurt yourself. You don't have to go too far. And what you want to do is hold that for a few seconds. Basically, like hold it for 5 seconds, 15 reps of that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here. So for this next one, you're gonna want to get yourself a lacrosse ball. This is actually just it's not a real baseball. It's like foam. It's really hard though, so I'm just using this. You want to go against the wall and massage your forearm right near the elbow, back and forth, and really get into the muscles. So, for example, I'll show you. And you want to get into that forearm elbow area because the muscles in there are really tight and they tend to seize up. So you want to keep everything kind of moving. I find when I do this, it helps me, helps feel it. It feels a little looser after. The next one after that is basically the exact same thing. The only difference is instead of doing it across your forearm, I can't even feel that. It's weird. It's such a weird feeling. I can't feel it. But the next one, you want to do your tricep. You're going to go against the wall, and you're going to go up and down here, behind your elbow, like that. And this one, really, I feel more pain than the other way. Because I think my arm gets a pretty decent move on with the other way, but this way I feel, it's like the muscles feel pretty tight. So you want to do this for a couple minutes, about 5 minutes a day. Yeah. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this free physio class. I know I'm not a physiotherapist, and if I'm, like I said, if I'm doing anything wrong, then just tell me. But this is what was recommended to me to get a straighter arm and to get my muscle and strength back, because it's not there anymore. It's gone. And for me to curl anything, it's nearly impossible. So this is where you start. Thanks for watching. Peace.